Hi, my name is Shane Heins, and I have had the honor and blessing of serving as Onnit's Director of Fitness Education. And today, I am here with...
I'm Daneeka. I'm the Experience Supervisor of the Onnit Gym.
And we're going to bring you 5 mobility exercises that you should be doing to help release tension, open up your shoulders, and get you ready for a pain-free day or your workout.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to start up with a little bit of a warm-up, and that warm-up are going to be these fascial pulls. It looks like facial, but it's not. It's fascial pulls. I think I misspelled that, but that's all right. We're going to do those. We're going to do that times a minute, and then we're going to do our 5 drills. Now, Daneeka, what's some of the neck stuff that you've been experiencing of late?
So on my right side, it's usually tender. I have ulnar nerve issues that go down to my wrists and my fingers. So sometimes there's numbness and tingling here. And so that's something I have been working on, whether it's like the external rotation of my shoulder. Yes, doing a lot of neck exercises as well. And really watching my posture and bringing my shoulders back. So that's been a lot of work I've been doing. So I'm looking forward to doing this workout because that is definitely gonna help me in the long run and for my workout today, which is upper body.
And that's what we want. We want you feeling good and being pain-free while you're working on upping your game.
Up in the games.
Chicken wing quarter circles. At the end, we are gonna do a little retest and we'll get in a little bonus. We'll take a look at something else that you can do for your neck. Let's rock and roll. To get us started, we're actually gonna start with warming up the tissue of the neck. This is a huge bang for your buck movement that you can do, or practice that you can do that gets very little love and is supremely undervalued. So we have connective tissue connecting our whole body. Neck mobility and pain in our neck or tension in our neck isn't just about the muscles. There's also the connection of this fascial tissue, which is our connective tissue. So we're gonna get in and we're gonna do some warm up, which is these fascia pulls. And so the fascia pull, I want you to think about getting up underneath your chin and scooping down with your forefinger and your thumb and really feel like you're pulling the skin all the way down. As you press lightly through that, you're getting the tissue, the fascial tissue underneath. And then go over to the side. You can use the full palm of your hand. Yeah, nice, big, full pulls, going over to the opposite side. At about 30 seconds, you may start to feel a little kind of like, all right, what am I doing? Why am I still doing this? But really at that 30 seconds is when it starts. When it starts, you're looking at just really releasing the tension in there, and that blood flow helps also reinvigorate that hydration into our neck muscles and tissue, so you get more elasticity. More elasticity means less sag. Now, our necks are gonna be bright red right now because we got blood rushing to them, right? And no one wants a saggy chin, or as little as possible. Until we get older, then we just accept it and then we move around.
My grandma told me to go up.
Yeah, there you go. Well, up or down, you'll still get the elasticity.
Yeah.
It'll work, it'll work. You wanna think about keeping your shoulders back and open. You can lightly drive your fingers down towards the floor. And as you tilt down, I want you to think of as if you're a cat and mama is picking you up by the scruff. So it's picking you up. So you actually want to find length through the back as you tilt down. And then as you tilt up, I want you to point to the ceiling with your nose. We want to watch that we're not going to crunch into the back of the neck. We want to find actually some really nice extension up through that.
When you're extending your head, do you clench your teeth for that extra stretch?
Yeah, that's a great question. So yes, I'll actually keep my teeth together. I won't clench too hard because that can create a lot of additional tension through the neck.
Right.
But I'll keep my teeth together and you'll find a greater opening through those tissues. All right, awesome. So for the lateral neck tilts, you're gonna look straight ahead. We're still gonna drive those fingers down slowly, and we're going to tilt neck to the side and neck to the other side. Back and forth. Breathing. Also thinking about continuing to drive those fingers down on the opposite side. So as I go to my left, my right hand fingers keep reaching down. As I go over to my right, my left hand fingers reach down and opening that up. The next piece is we're really actually looking at our traps and our chest. Often we don't think down into what may be locking us down. The next number of drills are actually more related around helping release the tension in our traps, right? Whenever we're trying to release tension in our neck, that is trying to release that tension through those traps. We spend so much time here, all the muscles and tissues, they start getting shortened and then they get tight. And then our ability to come up out of that feeds up. It gets harder and that feeds up and starts locking everything down. So we're gonna open both of those up. First one we'll start with is our shoulder rolls. So we're gonna go nice big shoulder rolls forward. And it's so funny how often we get locked down in our shoulders, but locked down in the middle. So a lot of tension builds up and we have a hard time mobilizing, but then at the same time, it feeds into having a tough time actually creating stability too.
Yeah.
I'm feeling my shoulders and my neck right now starting to heat up. And that's a lot of the blood flow that's coming in. Just keep breathing, inhale, exhale. All right, good. Now we're gonna do overhead shoulder circles.
Yeah.
All right, and Daneeka knows these ones. These are our, oh wait, no, not these shoulder circles, sorry. These shoulder circles. This one I want you to think about bringing your shoulders down, getting nice and tall through the neck, having a nice solid base through your hips, down into your feet, keeping the elbows locked out. Do the shoulders burn?
They feel spicy.
Good, because they will burn, and that's all right. This is part of the release. And as you get closer to the end, when I'm about to count down, 10, 9, 8, you're like, oh my gosh, hurry up, like I gotta get through this. 6, 5, 4, 3, and you just want to drop your arms, but you show your shoulders and your traps that you own it. Get in a little bit of extra. No one ever said that anything we do isn't functional. This is all about getting you ready to get out and express yourself. Oh,
Make
yeah.
it fun.
All right, and down. Woo! Now, our next one we're gonna do is we're gonna do a chicken wing. So you're gonna take your hand in behind, and you're gonna place the back of your hand on your lower back. I want you to imagine like you're pushing your lower hand through your belly, as well as your elbow forward. So it's like you're trying to move your whole arm through your body. Let your shoulder roll off. This will be a nice release for that fatigue that you were feeling just now in your overhead circles. And then from here, we're gonna take the chin and you're gonna go chin towards the chicken wing shoulder. And then you're going to draw your chin down along your chest to the opposite shoulder. And then I want you to start to look up and reach your chin away. And come on back down. Now we'll go the other arm, take it in behind, flat of the back of the hand, put it in, and then we're gonna go and point the chin down, across, and over, reach that chin. Our fifth and final one, and we do this at the end of the series to help open up the shoulders a little bit because the shoulders tend to be very, very tight, and this can get very tight for folks. You're gonna take your hands in behind your back, and we're gonna clasp the hands. Then I want you to put your hands together, your palms together, so they're connected. And then from there, we're gonna roll shoulders back and drive the knees down. Now, whatever degree you can do this. If you're here, I'd rather you be here than here. Keep those palms together. That really highlights opening up that chest. And then from there, we're gonna do what we did with our chicken wings. Down to the shoulder, scoop across, and we're gonna go one side to the other. So what we're doing is we're creating an anchor And that anchor just helps us get a little bit deeper. The next layer deeper, as we have been gradually opening up the tissues, loosening up the muscles, getting good blood flow, back and forth. What may end up becoming a limiter on this one is the hands. So if, you know, if the hands are in the back, right? Because at what point in that did you start to feel fatigued or tired?
Probably like halfway through, or like when I would stretch on this side like that, just was really.
And you were talking about some neurological stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did you get any pins and needles down through your hand?
No, just a little up here, but everything else felt fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, so you would just go to the time where if you do start to feel numbness, then you would release that. You can always shake it out and go back in to get the full minute. Right. We're going to test our neck mobility, and we're gonna start with the very first drill that we did. And Daneeka, let's go ahead, let's do some up and down, do some side to side, and then just do anything else with your neck that you know where you tend to feel tension, and see if you feel a difference.
When I first started this exercise, it just was pulling excessively here, but it's a little looser now, so I could go a little further back.
If you think about where that line goes, that usually connects into shoulder.
Yep.
So for your bench and everything else that you're gonna be doing nice and strong. Sweet.
Ready for my workout?
You guys want a bonus? We want a little bonus drill that we can do? Yeah? All right, let's do it. This is just a highlight of adding a little bit of additional load, and you can gradually build up with the additional load. So we can do this drill in front, with the kettlebell in front. It's going to change where the shoulders are, so think about pulling your shoulders back. And we're going to jut the nose forward. So I want you to push your nose trying to touch the wall in front, and then pull the nose back. Forward, pull the nose back. And now, let's take it over to our left side, and we're going to look side to side, rotating side to side. And as you're rotating side to side, imagine like your head and your neck is inside a cylinder. So it's not gonna reach out, the chin's not gonna jut. I'm pulling up nice and tall. Imagine like you've got a hawk as well, and someone's pulling up on it, nice and tall, one side to the other. All right, and now let's take it in behind and let the weight pull down. And from here, you'll find that you may want to be leaning forward to counterbalance. Try and stay back, and then we're going to point the nose and pull. Point the nose and pull. Breathe. You can inhale, point the nose, exhale, pull up and back. And as you pull back, you're trying to find length through the crown of your head. And now let's go over to the right side and one side to the other. Neck rotations, inside the cylinder. Recognizing that now that you have the feedback of the weight of the tool pulling down, you may find your trap wanting to start to hunch up and hike up. Don't. Pull it down and think of your opposite unloaded shoulder pulling down as well to help keep you square. And as you're square, that will help keep evenness of release while getting a little extra load on that side as you go through your rotation. All right, good. And then back to the front. And that would be something that you can do as a little something extra, get under load with 2 extra mobility drills that we snuck in, because we were only supposed to do 5, but I wanted to give you more. Feeling all right?
Yeah,
all right.
ready.
Rock and roll. Well, then you go and get your workout in and let us know how it went.
Sounds good.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, and that's actually how I released my... Camera guy. What is this?
Oh, this is Onnit's Alpha Braid. They actually have a discount right now. If you use the Get Onnit coupon code at the website, you get 10% off.
Oh. Okay. So anyway, that neck thing,
Yeah.
what happened was I had this really tight. Hey, thanks for joining Daneeka and I. Daneeka? Anyway, thanks for joining us today. If you liked this video and found it helpful, be sure to leave a comment below for more.
What's up, Sam? savages! If you like the content in this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click here for more information and content.